Hi guys, this is Dr. Jolene from Tooth Heaven. I'm here to talk about things in dentistry and the common materials we use here in dentistry. It's something that we're all passionate about, and that's what we love doing in Tooth Heaven. And today the main topic is to talk about something you hear sometimes and most times is crowns. Now, before I move on any further, just a little disclaimer here. Is that just because we suggest these materials and we use these materials doesn't mean that it is used in your dental clinic as well. Although most leading dental clinics, advanced dental clinics like Tooth Heaven would use these materials that we're going to talk about. So I suggest you speak to your local professional, speak to your dentist first, and decide what's best for yourself. So I guess the first question is, what is a crown? Now, a crown is not just something you put over your head. In the dentally speaking, it's something that covers the tooth. So some people call crowns as caps as well. Now, what are crowns for? Now, crowns are generally indicated for teeth that are weaker. And what are weaker teeth? Teeth that have been root canal or the nerves have been taken out. So we highly suggest after you have, if you've undergone root canal, to put something really strong over the top to give it the strength that it needs to last for the number of years down the track. It is also indicated for teeth that are heavily broken down. Provided there is just enough teeth to put a crown on, a crown will be much better for compared to a filling in terms of time-wise. It can last much longer. It also is indicated for cracks. We do use it for cracks quite a lot because it stops things from spreading or expanding as you put pressure on it. It is also used for teeth that are going through high loads or high pressure. So if you're bumping or if you're eating and biting down really hard on a particular tooth, which may or may not cause some pain or wear or damage to the tooth, then you want to put something strong over it so it protects your precious tooth from being worn down. Now, I guess the next question is, what are they made of? Now, there are generally three types of materials out there currently at this stage, and there's always going to be new materials coming out, and I'm sure there's new materials coming out as we speak. But the first one is metal. Now, with metal fillings, they consist of different materials, some gold, some silver. Of course, there are alloys that are not pure gold, pure silver. And, they have a very good track record of lasting for decades, and you probably know about it since your grandparents' days because they might have a gold cap on it. But I guess the downside is the cost these days because gold is pretty expensive and prices always go up for gold. But also with gold, it doesn't look nice. You can't put gold at the front tooth unless, in some cases it may look quite nice. But in the general public, we pretty much prefer white teeth. Now there are also another crown called, or more like the type of crown that's made out of ceramic. Ceramic consists of different materials. You've got feldspathic, lithium disilicate, and there's all sorts of other things as well. Without trying to bore you with the details, ceramic crowns are white crowns. They look very nice. They're very strong, very hard, and it does the job as well. Now there is a newer type of material called zirconia. Now zirconia might ring a bell to some people because zirconia sounds like cubic zirconia. And what is cubic zirconia? Is man-made diamonds that girls love. So those things are really, really hard and they're very strong. And with zirconia these days, we usually use it on a commonly basis for people who are putting a lot of load on it because it's so strong. It can withstand things really, really well, and it's white too. So I guess the next question is, what is the process of putting a crown on? Now, generally, it takes two steps to do it. The first step is you measure the tooth, you adjust the tooth a little bit, you reshape the tooth slightly, because you can't just put something on without taking a little bit of something off, because otherwise it'll be too bulky, again, depending on the thing you're trying to achieve. So it's a two-step process where the first step is you adjust it, you take a mold of it, although in Tooth Heaven and in most advanced clinics, we don't use that yucky mold anymore. We use a 3D scanner that scans it in 3D and we send it to the labs, which are more accurate and there's no distortion there. And it comes back in the second step And in that second step, you just glue it on. You take off the temporary, you glue it on. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, you take off the temporary because you're not going to walk around with a shaved down tooth or just a tooth there. You'll have a temporary that covers and protects the tooth while we're waiting for the crown to come back. Now I suppose what is the general downside of a crown? General downside is the cost. And it varies between clinics, it varies between countries, of course the exchange rate and everything like that, and depending on where you are as well. And the other problem is, I suppose, is the number of visits. Like I mentioned, there are 2 visits usually. Now I suppose what are the upsides of it? The upside is that it's pretty long lasting. It lasts for decades regardless of the materials you choose. Metal, ceramic, zirconia, again depending, when we talk about metal, there's many types. Talk about ceramic, there's many types, and zirconia, there's many types as well. Again, if it's a leading dental clinic, it's pretty advanced dental clinic, they use the latest products, they use the latest labs as well. So, they do tend to last for decades. Now at I'm not too sure about other dental clinics, but I know at Tooth Heaven, we do provide warranties for it. As long as you look after your teeth, brush it clean, keep it clean, we do replace it free of charge for a particular number of years if it breaks, at no charge at all, of course. So yes, I hope this gives you a rough idea of what crowns are. Again, seek the help of your local professional if you want to find out more, or if you want to contact us at Tooth Heaven, you'll find the details at the end of this video. So I hope this video has helped you in some way or form, and until the next time we see you, take care and bye now. Hey there! If what we just spoke about speaks to you or someone you might know of and you'd like to find out more, we're more than happy to have a chat with you just by clicking on the links below. You can also contact us directly on our phone number on the number listed on this side. And if you don't already know about this, we do accept online appointments as well, and you can book yourself online from our own website. Now this video is just part of what we believe in Tooth Heaven, which is changing lives one tooth at a time. Until the next time we see you, thank you for watching and take care. Bye now.